Well, it's been a while. But, so I figured I could make an appearance. The scratch art experiment, watch and see. And, we're gonna take a trip to Michael's. Yeah, and she picks up another craft. You know, she kind of knows what she's doing. But anyway, it's exciting. It made her happy, and that's good.
Well, good morning. It is Sunday morning, February 3rd, Super Bowl Sunday. I've been up for about an hour. Jasmine woke me up. Nobody's home. Quinn went back to school. Jesse stayed over at a friend's house. I didn't know 21-year-olds did that. The friend is not a girl. I don't know. I'm confused. And, Brian was gone when I woke up. So this morning, I put another coat on, and I read the instructions to find out why the dish soap. The dish soap is meant to help you spread the paint on evenly because of the wax. But it's so fragile that it keeps leaving brush strokes. Because when I started putting this coat on, it started pulling up the coat underneath. Kind of a, I don't know. But the instructions also recommended using a foam brush, and I'm finding the foam brush is scratching it. Anyway, we're just going to let it go. We're going to let it go and dry. And it seems to be working, but I've used almost the whole bottle now. So I am going to Michael's this morning to get the DMC floss I need to finish my punch needle project. I'm going to buy more black of this, like a big bottle if I can find it, depending on the cost. And give this, you know, the old college try. And let's see, I have a $50 gift card, so I've got my list of floss that I need. I want to get a big bottle of black. What else? I'm going to have to start writing things down as I'm getting ready this morning so I don't forget anything. I'll probably think of something else. But anyway, this morning, you know, no kids are here. Brian's gone. I don't know where he went. I don't know if he went fishing. I have no idea. I have no idea. But the now I'm carrying this around. This is where the danger happens, because you carry it around, then you set it down, and you forget where you set it, and you're looking for it. So I'm gonna go put it by my toothbrush, because I won't leave the house without brushing my teethies. Oh, the other day I was saying that he dropped everything he was doing and went over and did an estimate down the street. Well, a few of you know because I've been, you know, chit-chatting, but he got the job. He got the job sealing the driveway of the person down the street. And the person down the street, well, good morning, honey. She is an administrator of the Facebook group for the HOA, Homeowners Association, for our neighborhood, which has like over 1,000 homes. So she's the admin running the Facebook page. And she said that she would start promoting his business for us. For, you know, all these 1,000+ houses in this neighborhood. Yay! This might be exactly what we needed to kind of turn the corner. I mean, and I was talking to Michelle last night. Hang on. And she was saying, you know, she's in Australia. She was saying that there, I can't remember, body company? Is that what you called it, Michelle? Body company? Instead of homeowners association. But they're very strict as far as, you know, you have to keep things clean, and they'll send a letter if your fence is dirty or if there's mold or whatever. Same thing here. So if they're like putting a post or a link on their Facebook page for Brian's company, and, you know, you get a letter that your house needs to be washed, or your driveway needs to be washed, or, you know, your roof is growing, you know, mold, you need to get it cleaned. And then you go to the Facebook page to, whatever, read the rules or how much your fine is. And there's a link to this company that's right down the street that can do it for you. Yay! So yeah, that might be exactly what we were waiting for to kind of help turn the tide on this whole thing. So very exciting. And I didn't realize it. I thought when they sent the letter about getting our house painted, it was just the house, because I was questioning him. You know, because that's what wives do, question the living shit out of you. I was asking him, you know, why are you farting around with painting the patio deck rather than, you know, working on whatever to try and get jobs? And he said that the patio deck was part of the letter, that we had to get it done by the 1st. Now, it's not the 1st, but they can't get in our backyard without, like, showing up. So he's still scrambling. But you can see he edged the whole outside. And now he's just got to do the middle. But it keeps raining. So as soon as he's done with that, then it's, you know, gangbusters on the social media. And we've been getting help with that too, as far as what kind of posts, how to do it, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, so, and I thought that was kind of hilarious that he actually climbed in the pool. You can't see it over there. That he climbed in the pool to do the trim around the edge. Wow, it's focusing it on the screen. That's horrible. But, yeah, so we're almost done. Almost done. I don't know how long it's going to take him to do that. I'm hoping to God he's going to use a roller. He doesn't necessarily listen to me when it comes to painting. You know, because some people have their own ideas. But yeah, a roller, thick nap roller on a pole, like a mop. That would be how you do it. But he's probably going to get on his hands and knees, because that's how he does it. So anyway, that's where we're at with that. So I don't know where he is this morning. I don't know if he went fishing. I have no idea. But I got the house to myself. And I want to get out to Michael's and get home, because I do. And big old coinky dink. Okay, I swear I'm not like a hypochondriac. I tend to ignore illness. And what's that other syndrome where you hear something somebody else has and then you automatically have that? What is that called? Somebody knows it out there. I don't have that either. I don't think. Maybe I do. But you know how I made the comment just recently about how I keep clearing my throat all the time? And I don't remember doing that before. I think that's something new. I'd have to go back and watch some of my earlier videos and see if I clear my throat a lot. But last night, Sherry in her live. She said that she apologized for clearing her throat and said that her doctor suspected it was acid reflux. And, you know, she made the comment that, I'm sorry, it's either clear my throat or I can't talk. You know, that's what I'm wondering. Is that what I have? Because, yeah, it, like, creeps up and then it's either you gotta clear your throat or, yeah, or you can't talk. I don't know. It's weird. But then again, do I have that thing where everything somebody else has? Because she said that, and then I, you know, the thing on my elbows, and I saw the commercial, oh, is it psoriasis? And, you know, you see medication, oh, maybe that's what I have. I don't know. I think it's just squirrel syndrome, really. Just always looking for an explanation. Yeah, so, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't really feel like taking a shower before I go out. I just want to go and get home. But then I kind of, in the back of my mind, know that as soon as I get to Michael's, it's not going to be run in and run out. It's going to be, have to go up and down every aisle multiple times. But then I only have $50. So, you know, you can only get so much with $50. But then that also causes you to stay longer because then you're calculating in your mind, well, if I get this and that, and but not this, and two of those, and one of these, then done, it comes up to $47.25. Oh, then I still got a couple bucks left. What else can I get? And you end up spending the entire day there. So, So I need to just, you know, these are the colors of floss I need. And one bottle of that black paint. But then again, I have an entire box of all those colors. I can, like, go through all of that before I actually need, and don't need any of it. So maybe I should wait on the paint. I don't know. I don't know. And I wonder, too, that chalkboard paint. If I put wax on the picture and use chalkboard paint, would that work? Maybe. I don't know. What's special about this other paint? I don't know. I don't know. I could look at other instructions and see if they all say to use this paint. I don't know. See? Oh, it's a challenge, guys. It's a challenge to just make a decision. Oh, okay. Allison Rosen. I know. A bunch of people have been wondering where she is. I've been worried about her. I know other people have been worried about her. And I had messaged her a few times and hadn't gotten answers. So last night I just, like, started message bombing her. And she answered. And she's fine. She is fine. Delightful. Her typical self. We talked for, I don't know, an hour or more. I don't know. But she's absolutely fine. She started cross-stitching. And she's been into that and hasn't diamond painted since her last stick with me or drill with me or paint with me or whatever video it was. She said that's the last time she touched it. She's just gotten into cross-stitching. She's done like 3 projects now already. And anyway, she said that she didn't think anybody wanted to watch her sort DMC floss. Well, you know my answer. I said I would watch us sort laundry. Just come back. I miss listening to you. I love listening to you. We adore you. Come back, come back. And so she said, yeah, well, okay, I miss, she misses the YouTube. So I'm hoping she comes back. But, yeah, let's all bomb comments on her last video so that she sees how much she's loved and missed. So just go to her most recent video and just bomb the crap out of her. Come back, come back, come back. We want you. We miss you. We love you. Where are you? And then maybe she'll come back sooner. She can show us her cross stitch. We don't care. We don't care what you're doing. I told her, people watch me fix a frickin' toilet, for God's sake. Come on. It's not, for me, it's not what you're doing. I just want to listen to you. So yeah, everybody who wants her back, go bomb Allison's last video and just comment the crap out of it. chanting, Allison, Allison. But yeah, she's fine. Alright, I'm going to get ready to go. And I fell asleep listening to videos last night on the couch. And my phone was dead, so I need to charge that too. Because I'm pretty sure you guys want to come to Michael's with me, right? Yeah, so I need to get this phone fully charged before we go. Alright. See you in a minute. In a second. It'll be a second. Just a second for you. Just hang tight. I'll be right back. I solved the problem of the brush strokes. Because, you know, I can't leave that like that. The lighting in here is kind of shitty. Let me see. How am I going to do this so you can see it without glare? What I did, instead of brushing, and it actually kind of gives it a, I don't know, kind of cool textural look. Instead of brushing, I started patting so that I'm not scraping, you know, debris across the painting. It's scraping the top layer because it's a very fragile top layer. So I just started patting to put extra paint on here and there and get rid of any brush strokes. Now you can see I put too much and it's coming off again. Okay. Hold on. I gotta get you on a tripod. Oh, I screwed it up. It was all fine and then, you know, we'll go and mess it all up. Alright, here we go. So, let's see here. Trying to squeeze a little more paint out of my brush. Just kind of ran it across the edge of my cup to get a little bit out. And then just kind of dabbed it on lightly. Can I see? Can I see? There we go. There we go. Ah, yeah. It was fine, and then I went and, you know, demonstrated and jacked it all up again, but that looks like it covered pretty well. And again, this wouldn't be an issue if I wasn't trying to be so damn frugal with the paint. But I think that looks okay. I could stick my finger in there, but yeah, I don't want to get my hand all full of paint. Let's see here. There we go. There's a little more coming out. There we go. There we go. So yeah, the padding for like the final finish seems to help with keeping the scratches out. One more little spot and then we're gonna leave. Right here. There we go. There we go. I think I got it. Quit touching other spots. You're gonna screw it up. She never listens. One spot there. And one there. Okay. And I just wrap it in a grocery bag. Keep it from drying out. My cup, I let it dry out, and then when you get enough, you can just peel it out like a charcoal mask, Red. Okay. All right, let's take a closer look. It's hard with this glare. I'm sorry. And get you out of the stand there. Okay. Let me see here. I'm trying to get my hand all full of paint. Let's turn it. Let's see here. How can I do this so you can see there? Go in the dark. See shit. There. It's like impossible to show shiny, wet things. But yeah, so it looks pretty good as far as no brush strokes. We're gonna let it dry. Now see my finger right there. Turn it. Crying out loud. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to fix that and we're going to go. I am thinking though that you're coming in the store and it's way too psychopathic for me to just talk loudly to my phone. I'm going to bring my good earbuds with me. And I wrecked another set of the cheapy earbuds. Yeah, because, you know, I like to listen to YouTube in the bathtub or edit. And I wear earbuds because I can't hear it over the tub. And the cord tends to dip down into the water, and then it, like, the earbuds have these controls on them, you know, for volume and stuff. And then once you get that wet, then the controls go fritzy and it starts like sending signals to your phone whenever it's plugged in. It's a pain in the butt. I love how she looks at me like I'm actually talking to her, like it's important information. And it is. And if I could control myself in a store. See, I plugged in my earbud while we were doing that. I'm sorry, I hope you can hear me. I wasn't thinking. If I could control myself in Michael's and know that I would only be in there for like 5 minutes, she could come with. And I'd be able to say that word that sends her crazy. But you know I can't get in and out of there in 5 minutes. And to leave her sitting in the vehicle, you gotta use a different word. This is where your synonyms come in so that you can talk without the dog understanding you. If I could do that, then, you know, she'd be able to wait in the vehicle because it's not hot out today. At least it doesn't look like it is. But I can't trust myself. I can't trust that I'll get in and out of there in 5 minutes. So yeah, she's gonna have to not come with. She's looking really grungy. She needs a bath. It's been about 2 weeks, I think. But yeah, at least it needs to be combed. And then some doggy perfume. Alright. Let's put your collar back on at least, because I took that off. And, you know, just in case you were to get loose and run away, somebody could find where you live. So let's just put that back on. There you go, babe. Okay. Alright. I think I'm ready to go. I think I can. Oh, one thing I did want to look at, because I don't know, again, depends on whether or not you watch me regularly or this is your first experience with the crazy. I did want to do the wall hanging storage for my leftover drills with the Tic Tac boxes. And I want to use the fabric that I did the drawer organizer with, because I've now got a few paintings that I need to put away the drills. And I said it before, when I organize a storage system, I want to get it organized like for the end result, the big kahuna, rather than having to keep modifying it. So I wanted to make that wall unit for the Tic Tac boxes for the 447 colors in round and square drills, leftovers. And now I also realize I need a separate set for DMC, or not DMC, Diamond Art Club, because I don't want those tainted. She said taint. Oh, here's the fabric. So I didn't know how much fabric I had, because this color, I think would be awesome. All right. So I needed to see how much I had, if I have enough. Otherwise, I'll have to pick out a different fabric. Lord knows I got enough cardboard. Let's see here. Let me see how big a piece this is. This looks like it is. Let's see here. Come on. I've got, yeah, maybe 1.5 yards, I guess. And then how much did I cut out of it? No, that's a straight cut. Okay. Yeah, I've got about 1.5 yards. That might be enough. If anything, I could always do like round in one fabric and square in the other and diamond or club in another. And then if I have to have a fourth one for ever moments, oh my goodness. Okay, but so yeah, that's on my agenda too. So I don't think I got money to be doing fabric. I got to see how much I have. But anyway, oh my gosh. I know I feel like I'm like in a manic state the last couple of days because I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I'm normally quite this bad. I mean, I know I'm scatterbrained, but I don't think I'm normally quite this. I could be wrong. I could be completely delusional, but I feel like I'm a little extra this last couple days. And I think that's because of going off my ADD medication for 3 days. And then the shock to my system to go to my regular dose. Like, bam! Okay, so anyway. Yeah, that was another idea. Because I'm just spinning in circles. I have to put away the horse. I have to put away Alice. And, yeah. But I wanted to create that wall thing for the drills. And look, I've got a, can you see it? That's from having my bookcases stacked and it rubbed against the wall. And I don't have any more of this paint. But I think I can figure out a way to kind of use like something to fix it so it's not quite so obvious. But I know my mom's house painter had a way. I know I never knew the trick, but apparently you do something with the existing paint to kind of almost like, I think it's like maybe paint thinner or mineral spirits or nail polish remover to get that like softened up and smeared around on the white part and let it go so that it kind of, whatever, we'll see. But yeah, I don't have any more spare paint of this color. And you keep seeing me over there. Hi. Hi, she's wearing clothes. Okay. So tempera black. And I have the spray adhesive. Thank you for sending that. Very much appreciate it. And let's see what else. What else have I said I wanted? I don't know, guys. Again, I've only got $50 to go with you, but you know, I never get out, and it's like a 20-minute drive, 25-minute drive, because it's next town up the interstate. Let's see. I was going somewhere and I lost it. I know I was. I know I was going somewhere. We need to frame her. We need. Oh, I could look for a frame, right? Because I said I don't have a frame for the horse. I don't have a frame for the horse. We can wait because I haven't even framed Alice yet, and I still got that, so that's down the road. We'll hold off on the frame. Let's see here. Shall we just stay home? Okay. Let's see here. I don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I could probably pick up another roll of double-sided tape because I don't have a whole lot. Got my Swiffer. I'm at a loss. Let's just stare into my closet. Okay. Yeah, see, I've got plenty of cardboard. Oh, I know what I was going to ask you. Cross stitch. But I was going to ask if anybody was interested in seeing me work on that again. Again, that would probably have to be a tag, because Whatever. But yeah, I do have a cross stitch that I started a long ass time ago and haven't worked on, and now I think there's a lot of us kind of getting burned out on diamond painting. Believe it or not, that's blasphemy. Okay, but yeah, I need to be doing other things for a little while and come back to it. Not that I was really ever a diamond painting channel. I'm just a whatever, a WTF channel. Let's see. Oh, my chocolates. So these are leftover spaghetti sauce jars or whatever from Classico Alfredo, and that was the original idea. I just put some chocolate in there. Well, I pounded through that like while waiting on hold. So let's just put the whole bag there. I got problems. Okay. Seriously, I can't think of what I need to do. Alright. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Alright, I got my note. And I think I should probably go potty first. Because, you know. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That you're not joining me for. I waited too long to leave. I had to help him unload the groceries. But that one's mine. And that one's Brian's. Isn't she looking lovely? Okay. Alright, let's go. Okay. Since I don't have my own car anymore and I have to use his, and he mounted his phone stand down there, which is not conducive to vlogging, I have my phone stand, and it's got a sticky pad on it, so I just put a piece of Reynolds wrap parchment paper on it, and when I'm in the car, it just goes right up on the windshield. Let's see here. And there. And then I can put my phone up there. Just like, oop. There we go. Ready to roll. Okay. So I left the house once in January, and now I'm leaving the house once in February. We have our Super Bowl party at the next door neighbors tonight at 5:30. Brian's making our dish to pass, bacon wrapped smoky links. That man will wrap anything in bacon. Okay. Okay, what should we talk about? Let's see here. It's hard when I can't remember what the hell I've already talked about. Oh, I got a small raise at work. So that was nice. I got, you know, a little, not big, kind of like a cost of living raise. So that was certainly nice. A couple extra bucks in each paycheck. And I don't know. I'm gonna stop until I think of something to talk about, because you don't want to just watch the road go by. It's a gloomy day down here today in Florida. I believe it is. Well, the thermometer on the car says it's 70 degrees outside, but it's muggy, muggy, because it's sprinkling, kind of. Not sprinkling, misty. Gonna rain. So I'm gonna just pause this till I come up with something to say. Okay, we're here, kids. Let's head in. Alright, so I needed 601, and they were all jumbled up. I felt compelled to sort them all for them. But I did find one, and that's all I needed. Thank goodness. I need to get out of here quickly, or I'm going to clean this whole area up because it's driving me crazy. Here we go again, 958. They're all jumbled up. I found one. Gotta keep looking. Alright, so as usual, the colors I need, they don't have. These are the original, my substituted 3. And these two were really close together. They don't have any more of that. And I needed 3. They have that, but look at what I found. I like that better. So, since I can't get those, if I take that, I think, come on, get lined up. I think those 3, come on. Maybe. Because I can't get the middle one I wanted. It means I gotta rip a bunch out. Current. Because that's what it's supposed to be. So. I think so. I think I'm gonna have to rip all that out. It's not that bad. So yeah, I'll switch the dark and replace the dark for the medium. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass because I just don't have what I need. That's the closest I can get. Alright, whatever. Alright, I'm also going to substitute this because it's too yellow. I'll put more of a cream in. Get rid of that. I'll buy one to replace what I used up because it might have been for a project. Look guys, they got the candle warmers here at Michael's. That's what I use to warm my coffee. How much are they? I don't see a price. I don't know. There's no price on them. I have no idea, but they're here at Michael's. Alright, I did pretty darn good. I got $44.96. I still have $5 left. I have to use it by August 7th. Alright. We'll see what I got when we get home. Alright, so I am happy that I got a couple of things that I wasn't planning on and still stayed within the amount of money that... Are you letting me in? Thank you. That I had on the gift card. So I bought a bunch of DMC floss to switch out the colors and to replace what I'd used and blah 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 blah. And I got 2 other things that were a little bit more pricey, and one of which I was able to use a 40% off regular priced item coupon so that I could stay within the $50 and still have $5 to spare. I'm not a coupon guru, so I probably could have doubled down on some, I don't know, I'm not used to it. I always just shop the sale items and the clearance. I never was a couponer. But y'all are talking about all these Michaels coupons all the time, so yeah. I knew about the 40%. And recently learned about the whole pull it up on your phone and they'll scan it thing instead of having to get the mailing or whatever, the email and print it out. So yeah, I'm old, but I got it. And I'm excited. All right. I probably spent, I don't even know, what time is it? His display on his clock is out on his car, so I don't really know what time it is. I know it's 11 something. I was probably in there for at least an hour, I'm guessing. I had to go up and down every single aisle except for the frames. I didn't go up and down the frame aisles or the floral arrangement stuff. But everything else I had to look at. I saw the scratch art kits, books, whatever. Those were expensive. They're like $17 for like 10 sheets. I did not find the paint. They didn't have that brand, and I don't know if it's the brand that makes it work or if it's the type, but I wasn't taking any chances, so I didn't get any. But I got something with a peacock on it. And I'm pretty excited about it. And now I have to decide if I want to do it. Ooh, maybe I'll do it 3 ways. It's a pattern, and I'll show it to you. But it's an Indian peacock, so the kind of standard colors that we all think of when we think of a peacock. It's a cross stitch kit, and it's counted cross stitch, so it has the pattern. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do it in cross stitch, if I want to do it in diamond painting, or if I want to do it in punch needle, or if I want to do it all 3 ways, right? I don't know. Let's go this way. So we'll see what I do with that, but I'll have to figure out how to put the pattern into punch needle, because those that's typically drawn on the fabric, and it's more like paint by number than counted cross stitch with a grid. So we'll have to figure out how we're going to convert cross stitch into punch needle. That should be interesting. I can never just do it the way it's supposed to be done. I always got to complicate things, because I'm, as Miss Coffee would say, I'm extra. Oh, I'm going 90. I better slow down. Here, let's get behind the motorhome. Oh, I'm excited. I don't want to go to the Super Bowl party because I want to craft. But I should have contact with other human beings in my immediate family, like face to face. I suppose, the cashier at Michael's, that counts, right? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll have explosive diarrhea and get out of going to the party. Because nobody really follows up on that to make sure it's true. I'm just saying. They kind of just take your word for it. Alright, well, I've run out of things to say. I'll talk to you soon. Full frontal view of the painted house with the red lights. They're okay. They're alright. If it makes him happy, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I just had an idea for him, for the business. Coming in to the subdivision, the houses that face north, the roofs and the walls are covered in that black, fungusy, moldy, whatever crap. I wonder, and I'll ask him, what if he went and approached one of those houses, like a one-story, so it'd be easy to do, and offered to do a roof and washing of their house, like at cost, or slightly over, so that we could use the photos before and after for his website and blog and Facebook and all that. Because we don't have any before and after, because he forgot to take the before pictures of our house. I'm going to ask him, see what he thinks of that. You know, because we need to start, like, promoting. Yeah, we'll see. All right. We are home. Let's do this thing. I think he said that the cost of, like, a lot of this stuff is fairly minimal. It's the driveways and the sealers and all that stuff that costs so much. But to actually wash isn't too terribly bad. So, like, if he makes any money on that driveway, use the money to do somebody else for free. That sounds funny. Wash somebody else's house for free to have the before and after pictures. And then have them do a Google review or whatever, so that he's got reviews starting, because we don't have any yet. All right, let's go in. Let's see here. Thing back out of the car. Put my Reynolds parchment paper, the non-stick parchment paper, back on my phone stand. He probably had a conniption if he knew I was doing that in his car. I noticed this when I was getting in the car. So for all of you, check your cars. See if you have the VIN number. Can you see that? Can't really. You see. Okay, see the VIN number? It's etched into the glass. And it's on all the windows. Where is it? Focus, 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 focus. There. Anyway, you get the idea. It's etched into all the glass on the car. I know at my company, you get a discount for that. So I'm going to ask him if he has that discount applied with our insurance, or if they even offer it. But if you guys check your cars, if you got VIN etching, let your insurance company know. You might get a little discount. I think I left my earbuds in the car. always tattles on you when you get home. Announces when you open the door. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Right here, Jesse. Hi. Hi. I gotta clean this up. So I'm gonna dry my cars off. Alright, let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I mean, you can see a little tiny bit, but that's okay. We'll get over that. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna clean this up. Here we go. Oh, I didn't put that away. Alright, so I showed you this, $44.95. This, discounted cross stitch, peacock, love peacocks. So, like I was saying, you might stitch it. Now, I never do Aida. I think I have extra fabric from something I never started. I always do mine on linen. But I've got this for cross stitch. And then if I can figure out a way to diamond paint it using my leftovers, doubt I have enough. But that's down the road, possibly. And then punch needle, possibly, if I can figure out how to do that. So I got that. This is what I used my 40% off on. So this was... It's a dimensions kit, so it comes with everything, including the cloth, but I don't care for Aida myself. Just not my preference. This was regularly $29, and then I got 40% off, which took off 11 bucks, which would have made it $17.40. So, not too bad. Considering, you know, if you were to kit one up yourself, whatever. And then I got this. Because I like keys. I don't know why I like keys, but I got this stencil. So I thought, you know, I've got those cubbies. I've got my walls. I've got, you know, knickknacks, paddywhacks. Give the dog a bone. I liked this. And the reason I even was looking at stencils was I was thinking about the scratch art. And how I was going to transfer a pattern onto it. And thought, well, hell, use a stencil. So I have this. So I could try that. They're a little meaty, though. You know, girthy. Like these little ones would be okay, I think. Let's see here. These little things, what do those even say? Oh, they're just keyholes. But whatever, it's worth a try. And then I gotta move you for 1 second because I have my other stencils that I bought. So of course I've got that. And I have, come on, the one from my wall. I could use that or any part of it. And let's see, I think that's all I have. Yeah, that's all I've got. Because I got rid of all my stencils when we moved. I had a huge portfolio full of stencils. Wow. Some of them were really expensive too. Like I had some stencils that cost over, I don't know, like 150 bucks to buy the stencil. But whatever. We needed money to move, so sold everything. Okay. back. Oh, come on, you gotta fit in the drawer. Alright, this is for cross stitch, the bars for, and they're too big to fit in a box. But anyway, here we go. And then I'll put this away too. Because that's going to be down the road. Like I need another project, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see, he's sleeping. I think I'm going to take a quick shower, brush the dog, not in that order, brush the dog, then take a shower, and then start working on something until it's time to go. Because it's 12:30. I got 5 hours. How much can she get done in 5 hours? Or how much can she get done before her husband wakes up and has other plans? So, see you soon. That was fast. I mean, for you, it's always fast, but for me, that was like 20 seconds. Because when I was putting away the cross stitch, I found the one I'm working on. Some of you have seen it. Some of you haven't. So, I did that mermaid while we were still in Wisconsin, because we knew we were coming to Florida, and I'm like, ooh, get to decorate differently. Okay, you can see right that line. That's why you don't stop right at the end of the page, because then you can see right where you left off. You should always, like Allison does, a couple over here and there, kind of hide that. But then Brian picked out this picture. And it's boring as hell to stitch because it's a bunch of beige and a bunch of blue. Doing the houses was fun, but the rest of it sucks. But yeah, I was thinking about finishing this. So I'll probably work on that a little bit. Maybe. We'll see. I want to get it done so I can get something different, like the peacock going. Okay. There we go. Let me see if I can find an actual picture of what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so that's the picture. And I'm right over here. This is going to be so much fun. This will be fun. This, not so much. But I think I'm going to start working on that again. Get it off my mental to-do list. Now, those of you who are cross-stitchers already, you might already do this yourself. Those of you who are beginning, I don't know. But this is how I do it. I mentioned this before with all those highlighters. So when I'm going to work on a symbol, I'll highlight the one I'm about to do in yellow. I kind of just visually go through, highlight them all yellow. And then as I kind of complete a section, then I'll go over them with another color like this. I'm doing green. Then it hides, it disappears. And then when I'm ready to move to my next symbol, I'll highlight that in yellow. And so on and so forth. If I'm doing a couple colors at once, that's where the pink and the blue and the purple and all those come in. That I'll, you know, because sometimes when you're cross-stitching, especially if there's a lot of confetti, depending on whether you do one color and then switch, and then, or if you kind of keep several threads going at the same time. Like with the needle minders, because I never had one, never even heard of them until recently because of YouTube. I didn't know there was such a thing as floss tube. But some people keep several different ones going at a time, and then I'll highlight them in different colors. Using the lighter color, like say yellow and pink and orange. And once I've completed it, I'll go over it with a dark color like purple or blue to make it darker so that the lighter colors are highlighted again for the next color I'm going to do. But that's how I do it. I don't know how the rest of you do it. When I first started, I didn't highlight anything because I was working out of actual pattern books and I didn't want to mess them up. And we didn't have a photocopier, so I just like used my eyeballs and a magnet to kind of keep going along where I was. But yeah, this is so much easier. So that's my little cross stitch tip. Okay. This is the first one I've ever bought off the internet, where then they send you the PDF and you download it and print it. But yeah, I had never had one that was like a gajillion pages before. Mine were always just like a trifold book that you opened up and there's your pattern. But yeah, so that's that. But yeah, any of these could be turned into a diamond painting if you've got the pattern. You just need a blank canvas. Or you could fart around with all that stuff like everybody else is doing where, you know, trying to... I like counted cross stitch because it makes my brain work. So I probably wouldn't mind doing a counted diamond painting either. It would be okay. I mean, that's why I do counted cross stitch instead of printed canvas. So why not do the same thing with diamond painting? I don't know. I just need a blank canvas. Or take one of those crap ones from like the Peter Pan. Or, oh, there you go. Yeah, the junk one that I was sent to cut up and play with and experiment. I could shovel all the drills off of it and just pretend it's a blank canvas. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go take a shower. You're not coming with. All right, I spent my last 2 hours organizing. I moved all of my correspondence from you guys out of this binder into that binder, alphabetized it by who it's from, rearranged all the tabs and labels and blah, 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 blah. And then I realized that I dumped all the stuff on top of my scratch art. Scratched it. Okay, well, anyway. This is the stencil from my wall. So I figured, what the hell? It's exactly that size. Maybe that's where that piece of cardboard came from. Who knows? But I'm going to tape it onto here. And then I'm going to scratch, whether I scratch the whole thing, because I think that's a little much, or I might do little scrolly designs. I don't know, but I'm going to play with this. Scratching away. But Brian's yelling for me to come down there and spend time with him. But you guys probably want to see me do this. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do this later because I want to record it. Just in case it's like really awesome. And if it's a complete pile of horse shit, then it's business as usual here at Gone Off My Meds. Okay. I'm going to go downstairs and spend some time with him and organize that. I'll take that. I can organize that in front of him. He'll be okay with that. Okay, bye.
So, what'd you think of that? Like she doesn't have enough to do. Glutton for punishment. You know, that peacock, that could blow you away. Oh, don't be like that. You're being a little salty. Personally, I think the peacocks in the coral shades are nice. Whatever. Why did I even come back?